Piggy squeal. Oh, we've got the thick regen now. Oh my goodness. Let's get rid of that bleed. And that regen will get you flying back to full health.
A brilliant conclusion.
Just blast him. One thing I don't know is if you, like, let's say you have the Man-at-Arms, and you finish a run, and he lives, and then you use the memory to bring him into the next run, can you change him from, like, a Bulwark to a Sergeant, for example? I'm not sure what the rules are on that. Or if you, well, 34. Or if you have to keep him exactly the same. Okay, and there's no loot because this is the finale. Oh, wait.
Behold, the
That's
source
it.
of the stain. Gateway to incomprehensible.
Last chance to make any changes. Really don't know about the blood. Actually, the blood might be perfect for this, because it basically just cracks you out for one turn. We operate well under one form of pressure, chat, and that is called last-minute panic. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. So there is a more popular way. Flapjacks! We got last-minute flapjack. If y'all beat this boss, we got flapjacks waiting on you.
The seething sigh.
Welcome to a giant pair of lungs, chat.
Ill-concealed rage.
So here's how this works. Each turn, one of these lungs inhales. And you have to get its health below that little, okay, below my mouse cursor, there's a little black notch on there. You have to get it below that. Otherwise, it will exhale and it will hit you like a truck. Eventually, after enough turns have passed, both start inhaling at the same time. When the middle one is the main body. The sides are also immune to dots. So, like, I can't even use take aim right now because that would be very bad. Alright, now, another thing this guy does is he constantly tries to put blind on your team. My way of handling that is have the two supports constantly soak hits for the 2 DPS, so the 2 DPS can never be hit with blind. Another way of doing it is just bringing blind cures.
What is it
I didn't do that, though.
that gazes back so intently from the abyss?
Use a flame. If not now, then win. Don't need regen yet, so she's gonna help with damage. She did 5. Alright, so my hope is that this will be enough. Okay. So now he can use his turn to take aim, which will make the next turn much easier. Alright, so she soaked that hit for her. He needs to de-stress, so bolster. Blind Rage is the move that blinds people. We just really want to make sure that doesn't hit the 2 DPS. Okay. So, Big Lung Inhale, and his thing is a guaranteed crit. So, muck you. And... so, she will do way more damage by blighting the main body. But the main thing here is what you can basically do this fight by just trying to burn down the main body while barely doing enough damage to control the lungs. I prefer to just kill the lungs and then fight the body while it's not a threat, and then, you know, slow and steady. So, we are going to work on killing these things. I would use the poison darts, but they're immune to that.
Cooperation is the key.
Okay, it is immune. Okay, he still has 3 guards. I don't need to give him another guard right now. So, we will put up Retribution. Bonk. Shut up.
Suffering begins.
She has 1 guard, which makes me nervous. So we will refresh Sanctuary on her. Blind hits the tank. I don't know if the riposte was affected by the blind. Shallow Breath on the back one. Hysteria on her, that's fine. That's weakness. Again, if weakness had hit a damage dealer, that would be way more of a problem. Dagger throw. Blind Rage. He attempted to blind the Highwayman, but it didn't land. Let's throw Regen up, which will full heal everybody over the next 2 turns.
Breakthrough.
No one needs de-stress. He has lost his guard. Alright, that's top priority. She still has guard. He's fine with those dots, so we're gonna hit this. Alright. We don't have a crit token, but it has vulnerability, and we have a damage buff. So I'm tempted to use Take Aim, and then have the 2 of them's damage combined deflate the lung. But honestly, this is, even without the crit token, this is still a really good chance for damage. 34. It crit just by chance, which I think was 20% chance. So we got lucky there and got to use the vulnerable, the damage buff, and the crit all at once, which is as high as he could have possibly hit. Okay, he still has 2 guards. Everyone's under 5 stress. Refresh Retribution. Alright, and I could hit that because the vulnerability is still there. Oh, I almost forgot about the blood. We could use that too to give, you know, crack her out for a while if we want. Or I could throw that one at 5 to 8. It'd almost be better to leave that for him to hit it. Actually, but it might get consumed if she hits it again. All right, we'll just do it. Glint in the dark.
Anxiety for men.
He missed the okay, so Riposte does apply the blind to it. Oh, is this like an evolution of all the bendies?
Yeah, this one was the only one that I made up. Where it's like the normal one, but he has like a bit of ink on him.
Gotcha. Looks cool. Nice.
Me and Mom.
Use the blood here. Oh, wait, you can use this on other people? I didn't realize that.
Me and Mom played Unravel 2.
Cool. Yeah, you guys were playing it when I started.
And we've beat the 4 out of the 7 levels. So there's 3 more levels to do.
That's awesome.
And for dessert, there's things.
The drumsticks? Gotcha.
And the nuts.
Oh, you even ate the nuts this time. Sanctuary put the guard back on her for the blinds.
I resisted it by done.
Tank gets blinded. He needs to de-stress. Oh, he actually just got a de-stress. Alright. So guard is active. I do like it. That's awesome. Good job, dude. So, let's see. The guard is up. That's top priority. Second priority is de-stress. It doesn't matter who we do this on. I love your funny moments compilations and great vids. Oh, thank you, Maydot. I'm glad you enjoy it. Anytime something unexpectedly goofy happens on stream, we save it for stuff like that. Alright, we got crit token and a damage buff, because we had her use the blood on him.
Bravo.
Which I didn't realize was possible. Can also use stimulants? Oh, friendship bonk. Oh, that was exactly enough. It wasn't enough without that. Does he have guard? No, he doesn't. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Just to be safe, spring water to de-stress her,
Grace.
and then refresh the guard.
Small acts that drive back the darkness.
Let's just max out the flame. I'm not sure if it makes a difference. We could, let's see, hold on. We've got 2 conviction. If we have 3, it would do, okay, we want to save that until 3 to put vulnerability up again. So let's just get rid of the dots on him. I could use the blood again. Don't really need to at the moment, so I think I'll hold on to it. Okay, the man-at-arms blocked something from hitting him. Got a question, Muck. What should I do when I get bored of my current elite spec and I don't want to really level another? Try another elite spec. Scourge isn't in a good spot. Well, Scourge is fine right now, but it's getting a nerf in like a week or 2. If they don't change their mind. There's a lot of people complaining on the forums about that. I mean, you could absolutely play it if you wish to. And Nate, thank you so much. Give me just a second. Let me finish this train of thought, and then I will read all of those off. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, you could level another character. So, you mentioned you don't want to level another character. Do you have, like, Tomes of Knowledge? Or Scrolls of Leveling that you get during... Because I feel like in New Wars 2, you really only have to level up someone the old-fashioned way one time, and then you get so many items to just instant level a new character that your future characters can just blip straight to 80. Also, you could do like me. I'm just enjoying other games sometimes. Blam.
A brilliant conclusion.
One tone knowledge my name. Gotcha. Do I give him the blood again? I think I do. He's the harder hitting between the 2 of them for pure physical damage. So I'll give him that again. And then just glint in the dark again. Okay, so we still have guard. Yes. I could also blast something to give it vulnerability. Is 1 guard okay right now? I'll try it. Alright. Hopefully Vuln. Okay, we got the Vuln. Wrath and Rancor. He got a bunch of stress from that. Guard is still up. Alright. Mineral water. Just double checking everything in my head. Retribution. Bonk. Alright. That is... Oh man, this could not be better. Vulnerability on this target. He has a crit token, and he has a damage token. I don't know of a way to make this hit any harder. 34 knife stab. Alright, refresh Sanctuary on her, and then we're gonna regen next turn. That one's almost dead. Guard is still active, so that's fine. So let's use Bolster to get his stress down. She gets a burn. When she casts her regen, it'll counter that. You fool! That one's at like 1 hit point. Alright, one long dead. Like I said, I prefer the controlled approach. Alright, now her glint in the dark, which is the knife throw at the front one, does more damage than throw knife at the back one. Like, it does damage, but less. Alright, still got the guard, not that we could recast it anyway. Alright, regen. Two of us got crit, so we both got a burn for that. De-stress. Is he out of... He's not guarded anymore. Alright, gotta guard him so he can't be blinded. I sort of say blound. Like finded and found. Blinded and blound. We can't let him be blound, chat. Alright, he still has strength. Okay. Might use the blood on him again. That burn is actually doing a lot of work. She's still got guards, so let's use ministrations to remove the burn on her. Okay. His guard is still in effect, so let's have him de-stress her. Going to give him the blood again. Never thought I would be using that this much.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Ugh, she's getting hit a lot. The guards have been used up. Let's see. Pistol shot. 20 damage. I need to put guard back up on her, but we can't risk her dying. So we're going to do a massive heal. Use up all her charge tokens. Okay, lucky, he aimed the blind at the guy that was still guarded. So guard is still up. Let's remove the stress a little bit. And... Retribution. Oh, her stress. Not good. Okay, he dodged it. Don't hit 10, don't hit 10, don't hit 10, don't hit 10, it's fine. Alright. Sanctuary on her. Mineral water. Alright, I need to get guard back on him, but I'm more scared of stress right now. And this thing is only going to need 5 damage. If he gets blinded, she could still pop that. So instead of guarding, I'm going to de-stress right now.
The mind's grasp grows tenuous.
Kind of glad I did, because they both just got more stress. Get rid of those dots.
Extinguished at last.
Oh wow, he actually moved their positions. I did not know that was going to possibly happen at all. Do that to fix positioning. Alright, we could finally do some poison, maybe. Start stacking that up. I gotta say, that Vestal's been eating a lot of burns this fight. More stress.
A brilliant conclusion.
Oh, he got a lot of de-stress there out of nowhere.
Lenity. Grace. Small acts that drive back the darkness.
Man-at-Arms blocks the blind on the Highwayman. Guard on her. Nah, we don't need to do that right now. They both riposted. It's like both of them at once. Shut up. Wait, what? Oh, she just lost 2 friendship with him because he didn't guard her. Oh, she's at 9. No, don't freak out. We've got this. We've got this. Hi, hi, Oscar. Miss. Oh, she was blinded. I didn't realize. Alright, de-stress time. Dang it, I just de-stressed her and she's back up into the same amount. Oh man. Stimulants maybe mainly to counter the weak. As weak is the opposite of the damage buffed. I am seeing a future where it's very possible she's going to hit 10 stress and freak out on us pretty soon. Oh, I didn't realize he had a free. Why did he just get a heal?
Observe the subject carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
I don't know what happened there. Do that dot, I guess. She doesn't have much else she can do right now. You know, now that we don't have the damage checks anymore, I actually think I might move the guard to her, just to hopefully give her a chance to calm down. Kinda glad I did. He just blocked a hit that was going at her that would have pushed her to 10. Now he's at 9 and she's at 9. Oh, friendship just de-stressed him. Nice.
A master stroke.
Is that a friendship heal? Hi, Jackals. I'll do that. I could, as long as the outers are guarding the inners, that's fine. So she's gonna guard him. Oh, that might be bad. Okay, she didn't get a stress for that. I thought she would. Okay, de-stress her, please, God.
Quiet the howling mind.
I just de-stressed her and she's back up to 9. Guy, such a punk. She hit 10. Ugh. Yes! That was really loud. Sorry. Oh man, I have, oh my god, yes. Resolutes are so rare.
A slow dissection.
Dude, it fully healed her and de-stressed her. Honestly, real talk, I think I would have been okay. Like, it would have put when they melt down, they go to like 10% health and it resets their stress. Their relationships would have gone from 20 to 17 and she would have been able to do her big self-heal. But this makes it much easier. This makes it much easier.
An interminable conflict.
Oh, you got a block. Yeah, got a block. Guard is still up. Let's just do retribution. Not really. It's funny, he is like essential in this team for taking out the sidelongs, but then she is a majority of the damage to the main body because of Blight.
Your fault was not
He did Death's Door, and then Friendship Bonk did Death Blow in the same turn. I don't think I've ever seen that before. They did the urine check and urine checkmate in the same move because Friendship Bonk. Huh.
The flame grows stronger.
Chat, we just beat Chapter 2 on the hardest difficulty this game has, Stygian Blaze, where everything is way, way more needlessly complicated. $118 net candles. I know the professional DD2 players will look at that boss fight and they'll be like, why did it take you 100 turns? This boss takes 20. And I'm like, because I like supports.
In this lightless obscurity.
Do 800%. All right, so here, I want to show you guys something. So right here is where you can give someone a memory and bring them along, like again on another run. I did not notice this bar up here. So I did not realize, like here, you know, you can level this up. I did not realize in all the time I played this game there was an XP bar up here. So more memories available to choose from. Cost less candles. More memories available to choose from. Less candles. More memories available. Recalling costs less candles. And more memories available.
When the coach slowed,
That's it.
I demurred at how the voyage is often more transformational than the arrival.
Alright, so if we want to bring some of them on another run,